Hello, and welcome to the Think Moisturizer, Think Ajanta podcast series coming live to you from Damacon. This series is going to get some of the distinguished dermatologists to decode some of the skincare everyday concerns simply, scientifically, and without any hype. Today, we are going to focus on a very interesting topic which is usually very neglected and it affects everyone at some point in time, that is, skin dryness and moisturization. Hi, I'm delighted to have been joined by Dr. Apratim Goyal. She is a consulting dermatologist and an esthetician from Mumbai. Ma'am needs no introduction. We all have seen her growing on really good songs on Instagram and really insightful knowledge on skin-related health concerns. So today I'm going to ask Ma'am some common skin health related issues which are usually neglected because we have no information on that or there is information overload.
हाँ.
Yeah. वो काट के मैं कंटिन्यू करती हूँ. So today I'm going to ask ma'am few questions on your behalf. Questions about skin concerns which are our everyday issues, but they get usually neglected because either there is no information or there is a lot of information which we cannot process. So we have an expert with us to address this. So ma'am, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So my first question to you is that people usually feel that moisturizers are only for dry skin, and with so many new moisturizers that come in the market, there is in fact nowadays if you see the way the moisturizers are being promoted, there's a moisturizer for a different gender, there's a moisturizer for different age, there's moisturizer for different weather conditions. So having so much information also it is sometimes difficult to process as to really do we need so much, and then there's a age old thought that moisturizer is only required for dry skin. So can you help us understand that and what is your opinion about it?
So see, what I feel is that moisturizer is the most important product in your skincare. Contrary to what a lot of people believe it's sunscreen, it's not.
Oh,
We are
okay.
Indians, we have sufficient melanin in our skin.
Correct.
Yes, we do get tan,
Correct.
but moisturizers are for me the first and foremost product which everybody should invest in. Coming to the type of moisturizer, just imagine the kind of demand moisturizer has, and that is the reason that there are so many in the market.
Correct.
Everybody demands a moisturizer. What do you think gives you a glow?
Correct.
Moisturizer. What do you think keeps your skin safe, your barrier intact? Moisturizer. What do you think holds a makeup on your skin? Your moisturizer. Right?
Correct.
It is. What do you think that when you sleep in the air condition the whole night and get up in the morning and you have a soft dewy skin?
Correct.
That's moisturizer.
Correct.
Now, so coming to what type? See, it's by and large that it shouldn't be too sticky.
Correct.
Okay, it shouldn't be too watery also, and then there is a concept of serum and cream and lotion. Yes, you can layer two products if it's really dry skin or if you're in a cold weather.
Okay.
But in moisturizer you can't go wrong.
Correct.
The only thing which is bad is that if you have oils, moisturizing oils, we do not recommend in acne prone skin.
Okay.
Because those are then comedogenic and you can land up having some
Pimples,
breakouts and
yeah.
pimples. That's it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, moisturizers are. It's not like you have to crazily apply it. You get up in the morning, you wash your face, apply a moisturizer, preferably something which has a SPF, right? So it serves two purposes.
Correct.
It hydrates also and it gives some
So protection.
protection.
Correct.
But it's not like crazily you keep reapplying.
Correct.
It's no more needed to reapply your sunscreen also, honestly.
Okay.
Right? So that's not needed. And then you put your whatever little makeup on top of that moisturizer. If it has SPF, it's good. If your makeup has SPF, that's also good.
Okay.
Next, what goes on your skin is nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Wow.
If you have a good moisturizer, it stays on the skin. And then what you do is night when you come back, when you're retiring to bed, you wash You can use an active before a moisturizer,
Okay.
like a niacinamide, or you can use a kojic acid, azelaic acid, depending on the basic skin concern. But
Yeah.
if you don't have a problematic skin, then just put a moisturizer and go to bed. That's it.
That's it. That's as
The-
simple as that.
The newer thing, which is now, which I personally also like a lot, is that you take a long flight. It dries the skin because the air in the flight is dry. Then you are, sleeping in the air condition. So no matter the weather,
Correct.
the moisture is pulled out.
Correct.
So sleeping mask or a moisturizer, night moisturizer, come sleeping mask
Okay.
is also a good idea.
Okay.
So basically, the difference you would say sleeping mask or a moisturizer is just that it's a non-transfer product.
Okay.
So when you put a mask, it doesn't rub off on the pillow.
Correct.
But morning when you get up, your skin feels soft and dewy,
Okay.
and that is one reason that lot of Korean products.
Correct.
If you see Korean products are not focused on whitening,
Correct.
they're all focused on hydration.
Hydration only.
only.
For the glow and then
exactly.
yeah.
So when people talk glow, I tell them talk moisturize.
Correct.
No.
And not any fancy mask or anything.
No.
It is just for moisturizing your skin, because the more hydrated I think your skin will be.
Naturally, the more
But
it
it's
will
going to
shine, the
reflect,
more
yeah.
light will fall and reflect back.
So that brings to my next question. So it's related. So I want to understand that because you said it's no need for you to crazily keep applying moisturizer.
No.
So is there a term called over moisturization? Like, will things go wrong if we over moisturize? Is my question.
See, there isn't an over moisturization term, but what could happen is if you have a acne prone skin, you have comedone prone skin.
Okay.
If you go on putting layer after layer, the product is just sitting on the skin. It's not really hydrating. It's not. It is what happens is superficial cells, the corneocytes,
Correct.
they get ballooned up.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
That's how it gets soft and supple.
Correct.
So you have reached a saturation. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, and yes, don't overhydrate. You are wasting the product. You can land up having acne. The
Correct.
little skin can
Correct.
look dull also.
Correct.
So there has to be a proper balance. That's it. So yeah, it's a waste, I think.
So there's a I would say a sub question to whatever I asked is that how will someone know if the moisturizer is really working for them? My question. So if I have to rephrase it, the thing is that people usually keep on trying different products. Okay, and I think it also sometimes changes with season also, because when you are in summers, of course you have a little more humidity. When you come to winters, dryness is a little higher. But if I have to put it that way, let's say if you have cough, you take a medicine and the cough goes
Which
off.
I'm having right now. Okay.
So does the same thing go for dry skin also? Because is it that you apply a moisturizer for some duration of time and the dryness will go off?
No. So what happens is, see, it is your skin type, and we don't live in an ideal world.
Correct.
We have pollution, we have air condition, we have stress hormones.
Correct.
So what stress hormone does? It increases cortisol.
Correct.
Cortisol increases sebum.
Correct.
So what sebum does is, now there is a certain oil and a water balance on the skin. Oil goes up.
Correct.
So there it's dehydrated.
Correct.
That's why. Not that dehydrated means losing water, but the oil is more than water.
Correct.
So what was the question?
So my question was that how do they know that the moisturizer is really working? Is it that there will be a point, let's say for example, I am applying moisturizer for last 6 months. Will there be a point that I will not need a moisturizer?
No, there will not be a point.
Okay.
No. See, because every day the external forces and the internal forces are working.
Correct.
We don't unfortunately live in a world where all these factors are not there.
Correct.
So I am afraid that no, the answer is that you will need a moisturizer. Just take it as a food for your skin.
Food for skin.
How you eat your food, you can't imagine a day you will not eat,
Well
except
put, well
in a rare day when you are
Yeah.
fasting.
Correct.
So
So
the moisturizer
it's
is
just like a
needed.
food for your skin.
It's a food for your skin. It has to become as a lifestyle. You have to use it. You will see if you have been using regularly moisturizer. If you don't use for 2-3 days, skin becomes dry, sensitive wherever you touch it.
But doctor, there's a thing that people feel that because I stopped something, my skin has gone bad, and that's why I should not begin only. There's also one.
There are a
Thought
lot
process.
of thought processes. That's because people have not been educated,
Correct.
and their knowledge comes from internet or hearsay.
True,
So, but moisturizers are the best products to invest in your skin, for sure.
One last question, doctor. With so many technology and especially now that we're living in the AI world, do you think that there will be a day when AI will be able to recommend you a moisturizer as per your
Why not?
skin type?
I think so. Yeah,
It will be.
yeah.
So people
Can
will
be.
be able to detect dryness and
We already have. We have it.
oh, is it?
Instrument sensors which can detect your dryness.
Okay.
That definitely. But maybe if that is incorporated into a system, it can even recommend you a moisturizer, based on that. Yeah,
Okay.
why
So
not?
we see that future coming, and I hope we'll soon see and live that future as well, because I think there'll be more personalization for your skin based upon what your skin needs rather than having a standard.
How do you know there
product.
won't be a moisturizer based on your DNA?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
We're
world
not
is
far.
yeah,
Yeah.
we are not far, and we can see that future coming really close. Thank you so much, doctor,
Yes.
for joining. I think there was some really myth-breaking insights that you've given us.
Thank you.
Our audience are definitely going to pick up those and
So invest in a good moisturizer.
yeah.
In fact, I always tell people that if you're gifting somebody something on a birthday, don't just pick up any crap. Give a moisturizer.
Wow.
You can
Now-
never go wrong in that. Give a
Yeah.
lip balm and a moisturizer. You can just never go wrong in that.
Because that's food for skin, and you can always give
And
that.
all type of skins. Yes.
So you can always feed that to somebody else. So I think really, really insightful. Thank you for
Thank you.
joining us.
Pleasure.
We are live coming from Dermacon 2026. We are in Bangalore. Stay tuned for more such interesting seasons. Thank you.